welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5. Yes, we're going to be racing. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've actually filmed some racing on GTA. But yeah, we're going to be racing around. This is a track made by Laddo. It's called Stevie GPV, and I felt like I had to share the actual name of the track with you all because it's very silly. We've got the Impaler, what is it? I don't know, Impaler something or other. I was hoping it said on the side because I've forgotten. It's Impaler SS, essentially. And I think there was a little bit of a jump start for Gliska, maybe, although Crane and Ewan have started down already towards turn 1. Sure. You know, we have to have some start line shenanigans. It is mandatory when it comes to fail race stuff. Yeah, this vehicle, I don't think we've raced it before. I don't think I've actually really driven it all that much. So we're going to find out. Shadow taking the very, very dangerous line through that. You can get away with it. Now this particular track is quite slow, quite technical. Slipstream passes, you can do a little bit, but there's not a huge amount of opportunity for it. You've got these big banked corners to go around. Oh, Laddo is going to kind of sit in the middle of the road. A little bit awkward spot. Don't want to understeer too far through there. You will find yourself visiting some trees. We've got a good run on the exit here. We're going to get to the inside of Gliska. They've got to be careful. There's a lot of these curbs. There's a lot of these curb bits that will get you in trouble, and I was launched all over the place through there. We got away with it. That was fine. This next corner here is tough corner, very fast, and you often get airborne in the middle of it. Just going to go sit in line down here for the moment. Plenty of cars looking for a way past back there. Did not get the slipstream on the exit there, which is a little bit of a shame. This is one of the better overtaking spots you will get coming up into this. Oh, I say this penultimate corner. Couldn't quite get my car where I wanted it to. This is the final turn coming up here. And I'm not going to be close enough necessarily to do all that much. Not a big run to the line here. So as far as a slipstream battle goes at the end of the race, you're going to have to do the pass into the final corner. You're not going to get the slipstream pass down towards the finish line because it's just not enough time to pick up the speed. Oh, that's a bump and a half. Chucked me sideways. Level 8 has gone into a tree. Oh dear. We will go for an overtake on a Ewan, and we will get ourselves past in all of this. Liam is going to sneak past. Oh, we're going to have to try and not get tangled up with Gliska here. We will sneak by on the inside down there. We will maybe sneak past. Actually, I don't mind. Oh, God, I don't mind that line that I'm on there. However, you got to be careful because Gliska, you saw there, got a bit of understeer, and you kind of end up having your line a bit taken away from you. We'll get a better run down here, and that will promote us into second. Can we cut the corner there? Yes, you can. It's a bit bumpy, so you've got to be a bit careful trying to cut the corner too much. Don't want to be on the outside through here necessarily. Gliska is going to get big. Oh dear. Laddo's going to put us back round again. Thank you. Gliska got in a lot of trouble through that corner. Unfortunately for us, we got a little tag, but we were straightened back up again, and we can go on our way. We're still in 4th place. The lead 3 are having their little battle. Laddo's going to go and have a look to the inside. Only downside on that line, you're going to be slow on the exit, which I tried to get back underneath, but Impaler is going to maybe make that pass stick, although we actually get a better exit this time around, and we have got the slipstream from Laddo in towards turn 1. We're going to try and use momentum, hopefully, to swing around the outside and make the pass stick, which we did. Don't get too much understeer. We've already seen one visit to that tree there. I do not want to be another one. Not going to get the slipstream from the cars ahead, unfortunately. It's a bit narrow down here. Oh, we're about to get even narrower. Whoa. Yeah, I had to go on the brakes there. Well, it was not going to end well, I don't think, for anybody at that point, so we just got out of it. Impaler could have taken the dangerous route past the tree on the inside, but may not have known that route really existed. Oh, I get a big kick of oversteer. Ewan's lucky that that oversteer didn't take me too far wide in all of that. Okay, we get off that corner. So this car is good enough over the bumps that you can actually get away with running over the curbs. Some cars won't like these really aggressive sort of lines across the curbs. But this is actually quite a nice car. I say it's a nice car to drive. It's nothing crazy. but it's, you know, it's not supposed to be a sports car, supercar kind of a thing. It feels like you would expect it to. A little bit boaty, and just that little tendency to step out of line, get that little bit of a slide. Laddo's had a great lap, actually. It's up in third. Oh, God, I take it back. How is the curse of the commentator that powerful? How is it? I mean, we did a great job of avoiding that. That was some insane crash avoidance. In fact, Laddo's actually come out of that surprisingly well, which does, yeah, that's quite impressive how well Laddo's come out of that one. The curse of the commentator there is the most staggeringly powerful thing that we have ever seen. They praised Laddo and they immediately fell over, just straight away. Oh dear, right, Team Orange, does bump drafting work with these cars? No idea, let's not find out, let's not test it. We will play sensibly. Gliska, of course, with nobody to slipstream with, very slow. We have, of course, slipstream and catch up turned on, makes these races more exciting. If you have a bad start or a bad corner, it doesn't ruin your entire race. So yeah, if you do in that Gliska's case there, if you make a little bit, a little bit of a breakaway on your own, or in that case, just survived the Laddo incident, yeah, you will get reeled in fairly quickly. We are going to have a lot of cars going past us now. Oh, that works. We had to hurry up from the yellow machine. Impaler is on that. Yes, if you go across the curb, you can kind of cut the corner and make a little bit of time, but you do struggle sometimes with speed on the exit. We had some good momentum on the exit there, but just couldn't quite utilise it. My fellow orange car was all over the place as well, struggling for some grip. I'm hoping we can get some slipstream off the cars ahead, which we do. It's going to kick in at about here, which is going to be very helpful. Thank you very much. That will put me back to the lead of the race. Impega's going to make that stick. The problem is I was on such a tight line, I've got no speed on the exit. God dear. We got everybody down that straight and then nobody on the exit of the corner, and we've all sort of stacked up. Well, I've stacked up a little bit behind Ewan. Neither of us got very well out of that turn. 2 more laps to go around here. It's been a very exciting race so far. We're going to try to go around the outside of Ewan. Probably a little bit foolish there from me. Laddo helps us off the corner though. Ewan is going to have to rejoin the racetrack at some point, and he's actually going to help me out because they all sort of tangled together. We were able to make the most of that opportunity, and we'll take the orange car back to the front of the field. We will run up the banking a little bit. Where is Impaler going to go now? I think the trick here on this corner is actually take a slightly wider line than I have been doing. So if I take the tight line, you just get oversteer mid-turn. So yeah, that wider line actually helps you get off the corner. Ewan is taking the alternate line past the trees. I think that's where you want to be, but never mind. Laddo is going to go to the inside. Laddo's going to go full attack across the curbs, and that will make them slow on the exit. I will make the most of that opportunity, and we are hopefully... Oh, Gliska's going to be really brave. Christ. I wasn't expecting somebody to go to the... I wasn't expecting someone to be carrying that much momentum down there, but fair enough. Gliska has got there. We have one more. Oh, no. Oh, I tried to get on the brakes. I didn't want to put Laddo in the Armco there. I tried to get on the brakes when I realised there's going to be contact. That's so unfortunate. Just the littlest of contacts in a very high-speed part of the circuit. And Laddo would end up in the Armco through that. Impaler with a big slide just survives without it. Well, loses a bit of time, but it could have been a lot worse, that crash. Gliska leads from Blakey, and it is Ewan and Impaler, well, and me involved in this little group. We get to the inside. A nice pass there for us as they kept us in the running. Gliska is going to, of course, lose a bunch of time down here. Are we going to have to take... Oh, no, we were going for... I think Ewan changed... I was committing to that inside line. I think Ewan changed their mind at the last second. And I didn't think they were going for the behind the tree line, and yeah, I was committing to it. It's at the end. God damn it! Unfortunately, at the point where I committed to that line, yeah, we had. It was too late to back out of it. Frustrating. All that I say, it was a very good race. Oh no, I don't turn anymore. I've done some real serious damage to my car. It's almost... Whoa, Longbow, how did you get there? I was busy looking at the damage on my car, and you've somehow gone flying. Yeah, that's... it's rather... It's sort of broken the nose of the car. It's really twisted the front end, and it has made it drive absolutely shocking now. It doesn't turn. It doesn't turn, and it feels like it's like bottom... Well... I suspect it is like bottoming out that corner of the car through there. It is side by side up ahead. I think that's over second or third maybe. Laddo's not quite going to be able to get to the inside. Gliska's taken victory. Well, it's Team Orange is at least in second. Yeah. Silly mistake. Silly mistake from me. Yeah. That was not ideal. That was not ideal. Yeah, we did. It was a risky line that we tried to go for. Joe's gone for a day. I can say a day at the beach. It's not really day at the reservoir, I guess. Close enough. Oh, well done, Gliska. Yeah. It was a bit of a brave manoeuvre from me. Yeah, just a bit of miscommunication on that one. Oh well, fun track, just not quite the result. For our second race, we have got the Boor, the sort of Subaru Brat little pickup truck. Now, we did do this track on stream a couple of weeks ago or whenever, and I actually really like this vehicle around here. It's a really unusual. It's unusual for me. This vehicle is a right challenge at this circuit. It moves around a lot. Oh, as Longbow is finding out, it does kind of move around a lot. And you've got oh dear. We're once again doing wreck avoidance, and we've got out of it quite well. I don't know who fell over. I want to say it was Shadow, but I'm not 100% sure. Whoa, hello. Vehicles are turning up at speed. Shadow. If it was Shadow that fell over and then has fallen over again. Oh, Gliska's found a wall on the outside. That's not. So it's not the best rejoin. I know exactly what Gliska's done because I've done it as well. When you spin in GTA, you grab the brake, right, to try and stop the car from moving. The problem is when your car faces backwards, GTA being GTA, then puts it in reverse. So yeah, you end up reversing into the traffic when you're trying. Because your instinct, your brain is saying brake. Stop it from rolling, but then you end up actually making it worse. It's a bit of a oh dear. What has gone on over there, and how has it gone on over there, is a very good question. Never mind, we're fine. We're out of all of this. I say we're out of all of this, and then I've got a little bit too much speed in the slipstream of Liam, and I've gone for an adventure. We've made a rally stage there out of our. Sorry. I was going so much faster than I thought I was through there, and we got into trouble. Right, it's fine. We've honestly, considering the mess that was the start of this race, if you told me I was going to come out at the end in second or third, it's not too bad, really. Liam with that gap up at the front, we will try and get to the inside of Impaler. I mean, we do stay there, but without being able to curb boost or anyone to slipstream from, Impaler is going to get past. And we'll hold on to second for now. We can make it too wide through the first corner. We will now run a little bit higher up on the banking. Just trying to get that good slingshot on the exit there, which we can do. Because then we can use a little bit of the old curb boosting as we sort of drop down there. Now I'm going to expect Laddo to turn up at some point, and Laddo is going to have a look, but it's to the outside for the moment. Back end wanted to let go on the. Oh, it's still wanting to. It's still moving around. I see Laddo is having a battle with Joe. I reckon the wider line through there is slightly better. It's slightly less likely to spin up or get unhappy. Again, this one, unlike the Impaler, I think you're better off staying off the curbs if you can. I'm not sure that line Liam's going for. I don't think I want it because I think you're just going to end up oversteering. And any time you gain from cutting the corner, you lose from correcting the slide, essentially. That time didn't go as fast, was happier to try and be neat and tidy. I'm still trying to be neat and tidy, and it's not working. The back end had other ideas. Laddo is there's also I think Laddo did that themselves. It's a really difficult one to race here because you have. Oh God! Thanks, Joe. Very helpful. You're very rear grip limited, so you've got to be very careful with chucking the car about, which is a bit unlike a lot of GTA vehicles. And I appreciate it's very weird for me saying this, okay? But I actually quite like the way this thing drives. I like the challenge that goes with it, even though I am notorious for my dislike of oversteery cars. In race cars, I hate oversteery cars. I'm always much faster driving something with a planted rear. I like the way this behaves because it's different for GTA, I think, in many ways, without being like a crazy supercar. There we go. And it's just like that. There is, when it does let go, it's a relatively lazy slide. So you kind of get away with it. You can kind of gather it back up again, as long as you don't get collected by someone else. Oh, God, don't know about that line. Yeah, that line wasn't the one. I'm going to be on a really tight line through here and struggling with getting off the corner. We do, though, fire the car forward. We've got a little gap back to Joe. Is Joe... No, Joe's not really... Well, Joe's kind of interested. Joe was vaguely interested in getting a pass down there, but not fully. Sort of. Joe had a look. Joe changed their mind, and in the end didn't... Oh, this is a really poor idea. We have got away with it, somehow. I was expecting disaster, but nope, everyone has behaved themselves. Oh, and then I have... Nope. Got a lot of oversteer through the next corner. Shadow, I think we saw in the background go for... Level 8 was a bit unlucky in that we've got loads of speed, but I don't think that's the line I want really to try and utilise it. Nope, that was a little bit unfortunate. He was a little bit over eager in trying to pass Liam. I think we would have been much better off. I mean, Liam will be fine with it. Has ended up getting back past Laddo, and he's now closer to Ewan. But massive slingshot for us all the way into turn number 1 there. Ewan's enjoyed a lap of peace. I mean, you can get it here at this track. You can get that lap of relative peace. Come on, where's that slipstream? I was hoping we were going to stay ahead of Impaler. We have. Liam's spinning around in the background there. Whoa, that's a big two-wheel moment. That is a way bigger two-wheel moment than I was wanting to have to deal with. We got away with it, but yeah, not ideal. Impaler is going to be, say, in front of us. Do I like that line? No, I think the other one is slightly quicker if you get it right. With this, we've got a good exit. We've got a good exit through there, and we've managed to annoy Ewan because we completely blocked Ewan in against Impaler there. Impaler has jumped the curb, didn't get as much sideways as we've seen from a lot of vehicles. Ewan is going to, I think, it's not quite got to the inside actually this time around. I was expecting there to be a car on the inside, but yeah, Ewan did not get quite there. I try to open the steering up as much as possible so that we don't have the oversteer. Impaler is going to get past completed. Ewan is going to try and send it through there. Now, this could be important for the final lap of the race because we're going to have to, as I said, there's not really much of a chance for a slipstream run to the line. Not able to do anything. Oh, Ewan went for a bump draft on Impaler and it didn't really work. Impaler just got fired off the track, which works for me. Works very nicely for me. Promotes me to the front. Now, can we get past? This is where it all went wrong for us last time, coming down this straight. Unlikely to be us that gets in trouble this time around, because we're not going to be fighting for the dangerous line. We are still close with Ewan, which is not ideal. Laddo has gone for the dangerous line and made up a bunch of places. Oh, it was worthwhile for the yellow machine there. Are we going to be close enough? Say we're going to be close. Okay, we're still in there. It's thinking about the tussle towards the end of the lap. There isn't a big straight to make up a lot of places, so we need a good run through all of this if we can. The further up we are, the better chance we stand. I think it's going to be between us 6, realistically, here. Back end of mine really wanted to let go. We have got a good exit here, though. Laddo wanted to go across. I think Laddo got a big kick of oversteer through all of that. Ewan's in all sorts of trouble through there. Has gathered it back up. We're in all sorts of trouble through the next corner though. This is a very important section to get a lot of slipstream on. Whoa, we were all crossed up in the air in this one. Okay. This is going to be a manic final corner because all the leaders have got stuck. We've got an amazing run to the inside through all of this. We are going to try and throw a block through here. Impaler's going to want to try and run on the outside. Impaler's just got more speed on the exit and we couldn't do it. We almost got all of them, but not quite. Yeah. The problem is that to do what we did to pass everybody, I had to be so tight on the apex of that final corner. I just could not get my car off the turn with any sort of speed. Just couldn't quite do it. Manic race right at the end there. Well done, Impaler claims victory. We will be second ahead of level 8. Mute is 4th, ahead of Ewan, Blakey, Stevie, Laddo, Liam and Gliska round out the top 10. That was yeah, that is a tough car to race. I like the challenge of it, but it is a tough and it is a punishing car. If things go wrong with that. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much to Laddo for building this wonderful circuit, and thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.